What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let me know if the audio is right for you guys. It will be awesome. Gonna take me a minute to get everything up and running, so if you just bear down and bear with me, I'll have it up and running here in just a second. First, what we'll probably do is I'll probably get in on Robinhood and input my daily numbers. Well, it'll be more like weekly because I haven't done it since I think like Thursday or Friday of last week. Anyways, if you're new, welcome. Looks like I did get a noti though, so that's good. And then we're also going to be addressing a question. This is a simple question, so I figured I would address it on the stream for a little Keith condensed episode. Not that I don't think it's worth me answering the entire question, like, and doing a video, a featured production. I don't think it's the most value to add because it's pretty simple. It's do I have a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA through stash retire? And I'm sure that I've addressed it before, but I figured I might as well talk about it on the stream and why I went with the Roth instead of a traditional. And actually, the funny thing is I know a lot more about the advantages of using a Roth versus a traditional. So, what's with the real Mike? Jacked fat guy. What up, man? It's good to see you. Haven't seen you on the stream yet. Welcome, dude. Thanks for being here. I know, man. What is up with this? What's up with this real Mike? That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. Anyways, it's good to see you, Jacked fat guy. What up, Ryan? What up, fam? It's good to see you, man. I believe that the coin should be up and running already. So feel free to slap that like button and take care of your business. I gotta get everything kind of logged in, so sometimes it takes me a little bit. Drop a quick 1,000 KCoins. I only have 5 minutes. Yo, nah, man, you know, you already know, man. That should suffice for now. Alrighty. Alright. Coming through in the clutch. Here we go. Yo, yes. All right. Oh man, I totally just exited out of that. I wanted to stay logged in. Some morning, huh? Some morning this morning. 3 likes already. You guys are crushing it. You guys have woke up in the morning, got your coffee and all that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Okay, alright. Let me just go ahead and get this pulled up over here. Pre-market, man. Whoa, who won Saturday? I passed out with the stream. Travis McMaster. Got it right that time, huh? Yeah, he won. Finally. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks that I think he was gonna be waiting to win. I'm just going to go ahead and share up the stream real quick on a few different platforms. Real quick. We got to get the word out there. By the way, if you guys are not following my Discord, feel free to check it out. It's way cool. Discord is cool stuff, man. So feel free to jump on there if you guys want to talk when I'm not live. I'm on there. You can reach me through there. Pretty cool stuff. So let me just get this one up in there. Alrighty. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Everything is up and running like it should be. And oh, cool. Trying to stay away from the coffee, eat more fruit. There you go, man. That's the healthy life right there. That's what I've been doing, but man, that coffee really comes in clutch in the afternoon, morning. Well, morning and then also in the afternoon, you know. So far so good. LOL. What up, Travis? Welcome, man. Good to see you. Let me know how the music versus the audio is. Let's go ahead and answer the question right now. And then So I got a question from a not I don't think he's a subscriber, but don't want to click that yet. Let me pull that over there real quick. So here we go. Transition. Start recording. Alrighty. Anyways, what up, everybody? Welcome to this stream. For those guys that are just jumping on this video, this little subsection, Keith Condensed. This actually comes from my live stream, which I do 6 days a week, sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. Basically, but it's 6 days a week. So Friday, Saturday is at night, Monday is in the morning, Tuesday at night, Wednesday in the morning, Thursday in the morning. You guys get the picture. It's always popping off over here. Anyways, what I wanted to do real quick is quickly answer the question from 2Fly101, and he asked, do you have a traditional IRA or a Roth on your stash? And so he's actually referring to Stash Retire. You can't have a retirement account set up through just Stash Invest, which is like their general investing account. He's actually talking about their Stash Retire platform. So Stash Invest, they charge you $1 a month, and then on Stash Retire they charge you $2 a month. And recently they've been having a promotion where they discuss, where they get into like with the totally messed up, totally got distracted. Recently they've been having a promotion where they have like a 1 year free on Stash Retire. So if you see that and you want to sign up, feel free and go ahead and sign up, or whatever it may be. I would just say consider your other options as far as Roth IRAs or traditional IRAs go. You might be able to find a better account that has better fees or doesn't charge anything at all in one finance. Anyways, so do I have a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA through Stash Retire? And for me personally, I actually have a Roth IRA. I don't have a traditional IRA through Stash Retire or Stash Invest, whatever you want to call it, through Stash. I guess we'll just call it that. I'm actually opening up a traditional IRA through M1 Finance, which is a rollover from my 401k. But the reason why I opened up a Roth IRA through Stash Retire, first of all, was that's what they recommended for me. So I went with it because I think when I signed up at the time, I really didn't know much about what a traditional IRA was versus a Roth IRA. However, I think for me it did make more sense to go with a Roth IRA at the current income that I have and all that kind of stuff, because basically the way that a Roth IRA works is that you pay taxes on everything before it goes into that account, and then when you go to pull out your money at like 59.5, you remember the profits have to stay in there till you're 59.5, because, well, they don't have to stay in there. You can pull them out. You just pay a penalty when you pull them out. but after 59.5, you get to basically pull that money out of there tax free. So for instance, if you turned a profit of like $1 million and you pull it out 59.5, you're not going to have to pay any taxes on those earnings, from my understanding, which I think for me is great, because at that level, at 59.5, I plan on having a lot of assets under management, and so I know that the money that I'll be making at 59.5 will probably be a lot more than what I am making currently. So it makes more sense for me to pay taxes on it right now and not later on in life. Anyways, so that's why I have a Roth IRA through Stash instead of a traditional IRA. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys have, whether you have a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, and if you even use Stash, or if you go through another brokerage or firm for your IRA account. Anyways, guys, it's been real. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Cool. Anyways, guys, cool. I'm back jumping on the stream here. So far, so good. 3 weeks, no coffee. Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I saw something on Yahoo Finance about GE merge for something I don't remember. It's up pre-market. I know that it was. I'm going to go ahead and jump on here real quick and try to get as many numbers as inputted as I can. At least these ones right here. Because these are really the only things that matter. 27, 72, 35.66, 49.39, 14.61, 14.96, 3.63, 4.57, 15.76, 2.69, 12.34, 15.55, 4.75, 2.13, 33.75, 7.91, 19.02, 9.87, 27.77. Dang, I got lost up. 9.87. I skipped one right there. 30.47. Yeah, okay, cool. 26.93. Bye, Coach. See you later, man. Thanks for just jumping on, man. Thanks for, slapping the like and then hanging out with me for a little bit. I understand, man. Kind of spotty times. I'm gonna try to actually make this one start at 5:30 on Mondays. I just gotta go to bed a little bit earlier. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out for the time being. $10.80 for Snap. All right, let's go in here. 30 CLM. So it looks like I'll probably be buying a little bit more of CLM today if I can get in at the right price. The low yesterday was 14.63, so there's no way I'll be able to get that, but I'll put a trade in. So what I'm going to do is for CLM, I can afford $30, even though that should be going into another stock. I'm going to go ahead and purchase some CLM today, or try to attempt to. But right now my entry price of that is going to be $14.57, so I probably won't get in today. It'll probably be in a few days from now. But the order has been placed. Did you in one? I'm going to check right now to see. By the way, thanks for slapping that like button. Oh, I totally forgot to reset the coins. Yo, my bad, guys. My bad, guys. There. Alright, they've been reset. Nah, it's just been reset. Let me give out. Here you go. That should, I think that everybody should be watching still. Ryan, if not, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and give you some coin when you come back or something. But I think that you got that 2,000 coin. So yeah, we'll wait on that. Let me jump on Robinhood real quick, seeing that the market just opened. That way we can see how the accounts are doing. And then I'll check M1 here in just a second. So I'm up 0.32 pre-mark on the open right there. That's good. Alright, so CLM just leveled off. That's good. His sister stock is doing better, but that's good. So it looks like the market probably will be green today. This is the one that I base my market green or not off of. Yeah, so it's probably going to stay green. We'll see though. GE, I heard pre-market was doing pretty good. Up 2.4%. I'm up 8.42% on this total. I only took one stock though, so whatever. Hey man, when GE was that low, you gotta. I feel like I just gotta pick it up, you know. I don't know. I figured I'll gamble $14 on that stock. Snapchat, man, is killing me, still killing me, man. Down 10%. I need it target level right. I need it right here again. We'll see though. We'll see what it's gonna do. I was hoping to grab this volatility, man. We'll see if we can get another run like that. That'll be nice. But I'll hold for a little bit longer. Just rebalance my pie. Yeah, I would be careful with like always rebalancing, because you're gonna be so I would think, so instead of rebalancing, I would just look more at making regular deposits into that account, because it'll automatically rebalance that for you based upon when you make new deposits. So on Sunday I touched on like buying percents and that kind of thing. M1 does that for you without you having to do that. So for instance, if you have like a stock that, for instance, is target at 5% and it's at 10%, and you make a deposit into your pie, it's not going to buy any of that stock. It's going to let that stock kind of sit by itself until it gets back down to the target percent of let me get that timer turned off real quick. My brother's not live right now, so anyways, there you go. So yeah, so with that, target percents really, I think, are more important than just rebalancing, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up paying your short-term taxes for profits that you made for continually to rebalance that account, even though it's minuscule probably as far as what you're buying and selling, I would assume, but it does add up if you're going to make all those short-term little sells, like you're gonna for tax purposes and stuff. It just gets kind of confusing. So I would just let that money sit and then just make regular deposits and let M1 kind of balance that account based upon your deposits. So which is what I do. I don't sell anymore because, like I was saying, tax reasons. I don't think for long term it makes sense to sell tax wise. So, I mean, if you think about it, like you hold for a year, say you hold for a year and you even get to that long-term tax of like say 15-20% or whatever. I mean, that's based upon income, of course, but like say you buy like $1,000 worth of some kind of stock, you're holding it, it goes up, we'll say it does 30% one year, and you take profit of 30%. We'll say you sell like half of it. Well, then you go invest whatever another your $500 into another stock. The next year it runs up 30%. You sell half of that position. Now you're paying now you're paying like a 40% tax off of that money instead of just leaving it in there. And if that account, that first original stock investment, did another like 20% the next year, like you would be better off with those assets under management than if you sold and then bought another stock that did another 30% because of the taxes that you would be paying. So I think for me, from a long-term standpoint, it makes more sense to stay in a stock and just hold than try to sell and capitalize on another growth of another stock, unless you're able to get more growth than you were paying in taxes or whatever it may be. So just some thought there, food for thought. Food for that. Lock in my pie. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just lock it in and let it ride, man. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going with. We're gonna open up M1 real quick. Guys, if you missed it last night, I don't know what happened to Gesture's live stream, but Gesture's stream literally blew up last night. He went from 130 subs to 186, I think, something like that. So if you're not on the Gestures subscribe team, go over. He does a lot of gaming. Really cool guy, really authentic person. So go over and check him out if you get a chance. And me and him run a weekly gaming stream where we link up and play Fortnite. I'm not that good, but I try my best. I've been practicing hard to get good. You got to be the best, you know what I'm saying? And all that you do. Just logging on my phone to quickly check to see if M1 made those micro deposits into my account, so that way I can go ahead and verify my bank account, I guess. Party rock. That's what this song reminds me of. Still nothing yet. So we'll have to wait. Whoa, man, she's down. Probably because she holds so much in big lots. I don't know, single stocks are doing well for her. So it's so funny. I gave my wife this gift the other day. Well, remember, I don't know if you guys were on the stream last week. I ordered an annual report from Big Lots because it was free. So it got here last week and I gave it to her. And I was like, here, this, you need this. And she was like, what's this? And I was like, oh, nothing, just a little bit of reading. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, it's an annual report for a company you own. I figured that you would want to be informed on how they're doing. And I gave it to her and she was like, oh, thanks. I don't think she's going to read it though. Yeah, man. I was like, oh my goodness, this thing is crazy. So it's so cool though. It's so cool. I love that when the live stream has that capability, especially through gaming, it has that capability. So that's what I think is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. That's cool though. Hopefully you guys have been getting the notifications, because we've been kind of spotty on noties with the stream. But oh man, we took a little down for the worst. So I'm hoping I can get into CLM, but it looks like it's traded out 14.92, so I don't think it'll get in today. I'll probably do it. I'll probably get in tomorrow or the next day. I've been trying to buy this thing for like literally the last 2 weeks. It just hasn't hit. It hasn't hit the low. Like, it hasn't hit a low. It hasn't busted down below its yesterday's low yet. So I don't know. It happens. It is what it is. It's all good though. Nothing ever really. I don't ever really get too concerned. You know what's funny is there was one time where it was. I'm actually still. I think I might hold a position over on Fidelity still. With the company that I think went out of business. So it's kind of interesting. I guess like I lost. I think like $200 on that trade or that position, but I guess the experience was valuable because now I know what a company that's going out of business looks like. And so I guess I kind of know how to protect myself a little bit better with that. Yeah, so M1 will just, I will see if they hit me up tomorrow. I'm gonna give them a call here in a little bit to try to get it, I guess, more sorted out, get more information on my account. And I think Ryan was suggesting just have them call over there, and they might be able to just do it manually or something like that. Because like the way that I have to do it right now is fill out this lame old piece of paper and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. So I'm gonna give them a call and be like, M1, like, what's up? Like, can you guys give me some more information on this, because this is getting way confusing. I mean, it's not confusing for me, but it, like, I don't see why you got to do a paper trail these days. Like, everything is pretty much all electronic. It should be pretty easy, unless we're living in the Stone Age still, where we fill out paperwork. But all the investment accounts that I have open right now, I don't think I've ever touched a sheet of paper. Just saying. Just saying. Somebody's living in the Stone Age, and it ain't M1 Finance. I wish I was swing trading right now, because I'm really getting antsy. Like, I'm like, I need some more trades. I need some more commotion. I need some more something in my account, and it's not giving it to me. So, oh man, I've got the yawn going. Yawn coin. Yes, there you guys go. There we go. Save that. Cool. Alrighty, let me get out of this one real quick. Get back to where I was at. Oh man, and this thing is not even up. These things are not even up yet. Wow. Wow, coach. Well, what the heck am I doing with my life? There we go. So I had it set up to go full screen when I was talking, and I forgot to transition. Oh well. Learning experiences, right? No, we don't have a vault owner yet, so we will soon, I'm sure. As it sits right now, Travis is still as the runner-up. Ryan's following close in second, and yeah. So I was thinking, for me, I was thinking about, honestly, I was thinking about percentages breakdown on my account, because I'm coming up on 1 year on running percents like this on Robinhood, with these target percents, I would say. So let me go ahead and make sure that this is, first of all, readable by zooming in. And I've addressed it before, and so these are the percents that I'm playing around with. Obviously, I can have an extra 2% in there, but I think that I'm gonna go higher into REITs. Bonds, I'll probably keep the same. I don't think I'm gonna go exposed more into bonds. Maybe at most I might go 10%. Swing trading will probably come down a little bit. Dividends, I think, will come down also. Long-term holds will probably, I think I want to go like 15% on that. ETFs, I'll probably drop down to 5. Gold and silver will definitely come down quite a bit. It's not going to be no 15% holding. No way, no how. But I might, right now I have AIEQ in my ETFs holding, I might move that into like a long-term or dividend. I think I'll probably put that in the long-term, because I think PFXF is a long-term. I think it's a dividend holding, so that'll probably go there, and I'll probably switch those two. But I'm gonna definitely make some switches here in the coming future, because for me it doesn't make. I think like I'll find the video, but I think it was, I want to say in August or something like that, that I made the video about Robinhood or something. I think they added newest. By the way, if you guys have any suggestions for a company that you would like me to do a review on, feel free to let me know in the chat right now, because I'm probably going to get to one today. I'll probably be recording it today. Usually I have meetings, or usually I meet with someone on Monday nights, but he's busy for the next 3 weeks, so that means I got more time to work throughout the entire day, which is good. That's always a nice thing. I think it's actually faster if I go around to find this video. But yeah, so I was thinking like at least 10% into REITs. And bonds, like I said, I think would be like 5% still. I'm just trying to play around with this because I like to be more exposed. We'll say swing trading. We'll drop that down to, I think we'll probably do 25%. I feel like it's pretty safe for me. Dividends is at 25% right now. We'll drop it down to say like 20%. Gold and silver is at 15%, and I don't think I want to be like maybe 7% at max. Long-term holds, I think I want to be like 20 as also. ETFs, I said 7. I could see 7 still. I'd actually probably even go, yeah, 7 I think is still good. So I got a little bit more I could put in, so we'll put some more in here. We'll go 2 more in there, 12%, and then we'll go 2 here and 2 here. I think that'll probably be how I'll run it next year. With those targets, I don't know. We'll see if it'll work. Just coming back. What up, Travis? What up, Tim? Good, man. Woke up, needed to pee some more sleep. Yeah. Hey, bud. How's it going? I saw the live stream last night. Congrats on the silver. Yes. Didn't watch live. Just watched earlier. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Congrats to Travis for winning that silver, man. By the way, thanks for slapping those like buttons, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and the stream from Saturday night is still down right now because I got to go in and change the thumbnail. I couldn't find the one that was like live that I usually have default, and I didn't adjust to make a new thumbnail, so I had it basically set up for one of my old thumbnail that's from one of my Keith Condensed videos, and I just put it out there. But I took it down so that way I could put a new thumbnail on it, and then I was gonna just put it back public. Why are bonds going down so much this year? It's because of the interest rate. The interest rate went up. And whenever the interest rate goes up, bonds price decreases. They're not as valuable. If you buy a bond for $20 at 5% interest, and then the interest rate is at 7%, that bond that you bought at $20 is no longer worth $20. It's worth a little bit less than that. Or say you bought a bond at $20, 5% interest, and it went up to now the interest rate is 10% interest, which would be, oh my goodness, would be nice. But and at 20% or $20 for a 10% interest bond is going that 20% interest, 20% bond, $20 bond at 5% interest is going to be a lot less valuable than one at 10%. So that's why the bond price is going down. just kind of normal, I guess. A little late, guys, but what's up? What's up, Jess, man? Congrats on the stream last night, man. What the heck happened? What did you do, man? I mean, even if it, I got your message on Discord. I just read it this morning, so I was on Discord last night, but I wasn't like on. Anyways, I think what happened, so partly what I think is with all the subs, like you were saying, I think it could have been a lot of that has to do with Psycho's secondary accounts, but that happens with my brother a lot too, where his stream will he'll just jump up like 50 subs in a night, and you're like, what the heck? That typically happens on a live stream. I don't know what it is, but that from what I've seen with gaming live streams, that happens all the time. So, which is a great thing, which is great, by the way. It's not like it's terrible that like that happened. And even if he did use some fake accounts, like it's not, they're not going to be active subs, but it'll make your channel seem more legit, I guess, more or less, if that makes any sense at all. So when someone comes in, they're like, oh, he's got 200 or close to 200 subs or whatever, like that means he's been doing it for a while, like he's getting people like him or whatever. I don't really know specifically, like people will subscribe to someone that has 10 million subscribers, but they won't get that person. I don't think that they get that personal relationship like they do from someone else. So I don't know. I still think it's awesome though, man. That's crazy. That's crazy that you're almost about to pass 200. It's funny how it happens though, because like your community montage is coming up here, like end of the month or whatever, and like that was for 100 subs. You know what I mean? You're almost about to pass 200. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like the thing that I was looking at was not so much the subscribers, but the views. If you look at the views on that specific stream versus your other like last like 3 streams, that one had like 140, 150 views, versus the other streams which had like 60 or something like that, 60 views. So I think that could be. Yeah, and I mean, I went through and I shared you on like my personal Facebook and my Discord, I think I shared it on your Discord too. No, you already shared it on your Discord. I shared it on Reddit and also I think through Twitter as well. So I like shared it on like 5 or 6 different platforms when I jumped on the stream at first. So like I think that YouTube was like, oh, this guy's getting shared a lot, so we're gonna start recommending him and boost him in like the YouTube gaming app and that kind of stuff too. So I think that constituted also to the success of the stream last night. I don't specifically know, but yeah, I'm sure that he didn't. Nobody has like 20 extra accounts. Like I'm sure that I know me personally, like I have 5 or 6 extra accounts, and I think I subscribed to you with one of my side accounts, just to see if it would show up in the recent subscribers, and it never updated. So I was like, so I don't know if it like ever actually went through or whatever. Because I know that like sometimes I'll get on your account, I'll hit the like with one of mine, and then I'll jump on another one of my second accounts and go over there to like it, and it doesn't change the like. So I don't know. And even like the subscriber count, like I subscribed with it and didn't change the subscribe count or whatever, right? So I don't think it had to do a lot with him, man. I think a lot of people just like the stream that you got running. And I think the consistency with a live stream is clutch, more or less, because even though like a notification doesn't go out, people still know that you're going to be live streaming later that night, and so they get used to it. It's kind of they get used to like kind of habitually watching you, more or less. So for instance, like when I get on at night, if I was to get on and play games at night, I'll pull up on my laptop and look for people that are live streaming because I'm playing games, and I'll just pull up a live stream also. So for instance, if you're live streaming, then I'll be on yours, or if my brother's live streaming or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's all good though. I'm super stoked, man. I'm super stoked for you to pass 200. So yeah, a lot of people have a lot of extra accounts on YouTube. I think a lot of people have good ideas, and then they just create an account, and then they just don't ever follow through with the execution of building an account, or they just want whatever, a few different accounts. I know that one of the other subscribers, Tim, he has like 3 or 4 accounts. One is his like business account, one is his personal account, and then also one of his is like his YouTube channel. So like he'll come to my stream, and like I'll see if he'll comment with one on his phone and then another one on his desktop, and I know it's the same person, so it's kind of funny, even though it's like completely different names. Dude, those likes at the beginning of the stream were rolling in like crazy. You were calling 40 likes soon, and I was like, that's crazy, man. And trying to be like you with the daily content. Exactly. That's what it is, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but the people that have success on YouTube, the thing that makes them successful is that they continuously put out content regularly, consistent and regular. I think daily is the quickest way to get growth, but if you have to do weekly or whatever, I think it still is clutch. Consistent, especially live streams. Live streams I think are super important to make sure it's at a specific time every single day, because people get so used to it, and it becomes a part of like their daily schedule basically. So anyways, guys, thanks for hitting that like button. I'm up 6.4%, 0.64%. I don't know how much 20 bucks is for your account, but that's cool. I'm up $5 on this one. I'm sure if it's green today, I'm sure I'm up like $40 across the board or so. Nah. I mean, on just the daily, I would have no clue, but because other accounts don't show the daily changes usually. Yeah, coach. The daily content, man. And cross-platform sharing. Getting people to come from other platforms onto your channel is clutch. And I think last year I didn't put enough value on that. Which is why my channel didn't do as good as I thought it would have. It's honestly, I wasn't looking at share. I have a real problem. For me, I have a real problem with sharing my videos on my personal Facebook, because it's just one of those things. I don't want to be spammy to my friends, because I do come out with like a video every single day, but then also like, because I see them in real life, and I don't want that to be the only thing that we talk about. It's like, yo, how are your investments doing, man? And then also then I have friends that like 2 weeks ago that come to the stream and try to like troll it. So, which I don't know if those guys are my friends anymore, but I'm sure that if they are, I'm sure that I need to block them. But whatever. So yeah, it's been a struggle with me to post on my personal Facebook, but I'm getting better at it. I think once I hit 300 videos, I was like, you know what? I've been doing this for 300 videos, like 300 days. Like I might as well it's become a part of me. So everybody. And the guy was like, so if my friends don't want to see it, then they can unfriend me for now. But this is the path that I've been chosen. 0.845% up. Good job, man. That's good stuff. Yo, today's gonna be a great day, man. This is gonna, guys. By the way, I'm gonna just tell you, man. Y'all are gonna have a good week this week. I don't know if it's gonna be investments or what, but I just, you know, sometimes you start off the week and it feels good. Like Monday gets you down or whatever, because it's Monday. But like, it's gonna be a good one, man. Wednesday morning, I'll probably be looking at it and being like, it's not so good, but it's good, man. It's gonna be a good. I got a good outlook on this week. Going into next month, I've got pretty good outlook, man. Yo, wow, 7 likes, man. That's crazy. I'll go ahead and put another 1,000 out there, man, for that. Boom. I didn't really have much of a plan. I'm gonna jump on Finviz and see if I can look at find a stock that Finviz. Hey Tim, by the way, I did send you a video. I commented on a video. You commented on a video, I think my last video, about big lots, and said do Activision Blizzard review, and I actually already did one. I think it was like my second or third one that I did, so it probably just got missed in the notifications, and usually in those ones weren't getting as much traction with notification whatever putouts or whatever it's called. But I'll go ahead and grab the link real quick and I'll post it in the stream, and then you could go check it out. I don't know if you probably already got the thing, but so yeah, dude, I was in the same boat for a while, coach. I kept sharing my stuff on social media and I was like, dude, I really feel like I'm annoying these people but consistently shouting out my stream. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but maybe like I think I'm gonna try to go about it different ways besides just like spamming the link. Is like maybe like post a picture instead and then post the link in the comment or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I gotta think of another way. Exactly. Yeah. So for sure, 100%. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna go with it. For me, it's hard because I guess I gotta be more strategic, because like putting out 3. Like, that's why I like Discord, because Discord, you can kind of just throw it up there and people can pick and choose. And there's a lot more organization than like an actual stream in Facebook or whatever it is. So throwing it out there, I mean, on Twitter, like it doesn't matter. Like, there's so much noise anyways. But I feel like with Facebook, for me, like I gotta be strategic. So I've only been trying to like post on there like one day. Not one day, but post one video on there every single day, and not like every single time that I make a video or that I'm on a video, posting it there. Cause yeah, it doesn't make I don't think it makes good friends, old friends good, but the new friends or the new like fans and stuff, like yeah, they probably really enjoy it. Anyways, we're gonna go look at, first of all, dividend yield. I just want it positive. That means positive means they're just gonna pay, these are all the companies that pay a dividend. Basically, that's all that means. So there's 3,867 companies that pay a dividend, it looks like. And then technicals, we'll just say setting a new low today. A lot of bonds, it looks like still. Indonesia, man. Oh man, yawn. That's for the yawn, yo. And then we'll go to fundamentals. We'll do a debt to equity of under 1 and see if that knocks it down anymore. Alaska Air Group. British American Tobacco. I'm not trying to buy tobacco. I don't think that's going to be around. Health Realty Trust Incorporated. Price $24. Healthcare Trust of America. Dr. Reddy's Laboratory Limited. I already looked at these people. Let's go look at Alaskan Air Group. It looks like they're in a downtrend hardcore. What is this? ALK? ALK. Oh yeah, coach, I made $4 dividend on my company stock. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Yo, that's when you know that you be making it, man. You just keep on putting a little bit more money in there. Next thing you know, you'll be like, go to work. What do you mean? You guys pay me more to sit around and buy investments in your company than you actually get paid to show up to work today. And all your other buddies, coworkers are gonna be like, wait, what? They'd be like, oh yeah, I've been buying stock in them for the last 2-3 years. And they'd be like, what? Huh? And you're like, I get paid like this much a quarter in dividends, so they basically pay me to take like a month's vacation every single year in dividends. No big deal. So 5-year doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's just downtrending right now. Headquartered in Seattle, Washington. There you go, Travis. Look, a little bit more local. I'm gonna go look at Yahoo real quick. Their earnings, they're probably what I want to say that their financials might be bad. Jimmy Carter mischievous dig up at Trump. Come on, Jimmy. I love how like clickbait. How much they try to clickbait, man. Articles and clickbait. Hashtag DCA. DCA. Oh man, totally just knocked out my headphones. Yo, that's literally like that's us. Can't wait for that. Yeah, man. Like when I was working at U-Haul, if that company paid a dividend, which I don't think that they did, I would have been buying. All except they were like $1,300, $1,400 a share or something like that. So like for me, I was like, well, that's way much. But with fractional share investing, like I'm like way better, I think, for now. But they don't pay. So this is, so gross profit remained the same, or actually grew. Operating income did not grow, but it stayed relatively the same. As far as years passes, this is their worst performing year for the last 2 years, but still nothing terrible. The income from continuing operations grew, and their net income to applicable shares grew. So this was probably about 6 months ago. We'll see what their quarterlies look like. So quarterlies are a little bit harder, I guess, for me to understand, because quarters do change. So for instance, one quarter a company could do way better in gross profit, and then the next month not do so good. So like, as you can tell, operating income, like selling and general administrative, they took on a lot of, well, I don't know what, I think they just, I'm trying to figure out what happened here, because, oh yeah, so non-reoccurring, so it looks like they had like a special contract or something like that, maybe. I gotta get them reoccurring assets set up again. I'm not trying to look at, I'm more of the annual kind of guy. So total assets are up. Liabilities, net tangible assets is way up. In cash flow positive. Total cash flow from investing activities is down from where it was a year ago. And they don't have cash. They don't have cash on hand right now. So they say. They do pay a dividend, which is nice. They've been buying back stock. They did pay back some debt this year too, so it's good. I mean, they did borrow a whole bunch last year. Huh. I'm gonna actually. All right, Tim. Catch you later, man. Yeah, for sure, man. You got them late nights to go to. You got them late nights to attend to, man. Have fun. I'll see you. I'll try to catch you probably tomorrow night then, because I think that's when you can usually make the stream is tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna look at. Good luck with the 15-day stretch. Yes. Best of luck. I think this is the company that I'm going to do today. Alaskan Group. Alaska Air Group. Yo, I think Warren Buffett owns a lot of an air company, I want to say. I don't know I think it's American. Obviously, I'm not going to do this yet. I'll say that for after I get off stream. But let's go ahead and calculate capital employed. Hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go check to see if my son is awake yet. Enjoy the music while the time being. But I'm just gonna go throw in some cartoons for him real quick. Probably, and that'll keep him busy for about 30 minutes, and then after those cartoons are up, I'll probably end the stream. So I'll be right back. Thanks for all the support, and thanks for bearing with me while I got parenting stuff to do and all that kind of stuff.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time. Just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason. But I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Seasons turn and change.
Pro tip, don't leave the stream unattended.
Like the sun gives into
I'm
the
back, guys.
moon, into the
Looks like it's just one right now, but yes.
Time continues.
I took 2 semesters of accounting in college, and a lot of these terms reports I'm actually familiar with finding and reporting. Yeah, exactly, man. Like cash flow, I feel smart. Yes, exactly. That's the beauty of it, man. That's what I was telling my brother, who's gonna get his degree in accounting. I was like, you know how to read it. You know how to read once you know how to read a financial statement, like, you can look at it and be like, this company is a good company to invest in. It's not a good company to invest in, just because you can tell the by the financials. Like, you don't have to really know what kind of product, what kind of service, what kind of, like, really anything they offer. You can just look at them and be like, well, long term, looking at this, you could run a pretty successful business like this, or no, you're not gonna be running a successful business. Or if you see like somebody that's like, we're grossing this, we're netting this, like they're just netting a huge amount and like reinvesting it back into the company, like you're like, yeah, like that's the kind of company that I want to be in, or whatever. Like you can definitely be able to tell.
Each time of year carries memories.
Yeah, it's been showing what, I don't know, it probably has to do with like active viewers or something in the stream. I don't know. Right now there's like 3 active. It says in the participants or something. I don't know. It's all good. I know that a lot of people come back and will rewatch the stream. So I have a lot of subscribers, I think, that rewatch the stream. Cause like, even though I get like when I get off the stream, it'll be like maybe like 20 in the morning, or like 20-30 views. And then when I upload it again, typically it will go up to like 60. So yo, this is a decent song. I could get down on some of this. Let's see. Oh yeah, right here. This is what I was gonna do. Alright, so total assets. We gotta go to that balance sheet for the asset classes. Ten 740 minus excess cash 194,000,000 minus, what is it? Not interest-bearing current liabilities. I'm just gonna do them all for now. And then I'll go. Oops, sorry. We'll do this one next. Since we're still on the same page. 996200000 minus 2535000. And lastly is cash equivalents. So they had a lot more cash on hand in 2016.
Are you afraid of the dark?
The last one is.
Are you scared?
So their assets have like increased quite a bit from 2015. Coach, I hear they are working on cross-platform capabilities for Overwatch. If you were looking to get into that, yeah, man, I'll definitely check it out. I know I use I play StarCraft 2, so I already use like Activision Blizzard, like their homepage. That Fortnite the other night was so fun though, man. Yeah, I've actually been getting friends and stuff on there too, so I actually, by the way, I reached out to a girl that she hit me. She liked one of my Twitter when I posted the live stream. She liked it, so I reached out to her. I'm trying to see if she would be down to stream with us also. She's only got like 100 subs also, but she's from the UK, so it could potentially give us.
Are you scared?
See if she wants to jump on the stream with us. It's kind of weird though, man. Girls are kind of weird to like get up with the stream because I think in the esports industry, I'm gonna miss stream unfortunately today. That got called into work a few hours early since. Yeah. Nah, man, it's cool. It's good. I would just what you should do, I don't know if you got time for this, but I would poll, and this is a suggestion from me. What I would do is that stream, I don't know if you got recording of the stream when we were playing, but I would pull that first game out of there and re-upload that, maybe put some music onto it or something like that, and be like, I don't know, just think of a cool title and be like, and then put it in the comments or whatever. Not gonna be able to make the stream today, but here's Friday night stream of us. I think what was it, like 8-1 or something like that, us winning. I would go ahead and like just re-upload that and then that way your subscribers are getting at least some kind of content. And it's, I think to some degree it'll be pretty entertaining also. So I mean, I haven't rewatched that part, but I would assume that it would be pretty cool. There's cash and then non-interest bearing current liabilities. 180500000. All right, let's go get some operating income. What up, Eric Ortiz, man? Welcome to stream, man. You better slap that likey so you can collect them coin. I can download. Yeah, I think I might do it real quick. Yeah, man. That way, like, that's what I would do. Like any day that you can't stream, I would just pull, because you got like a lot of good, like there's good content in your stream. And that's what I was saying. Like maybe just for like 3-4 minute clip or whatever, pull it down, just put it back up, and be like, yo, here. I mean, you could think of a pretty cool, like 8-1, 8v1 Fortnite God or something. I don't know. Try to get some clickbait through that or something. I hate clickbait, but I'm all about it, man. When you're on the other side looking at, when you're on the inside looking out, it's like, yeah, man, try to get that clickbait so that way they'll come to the channel. But when you're on the outside looking in and you're the viewer, it's like, oh my goodness, I hate clickbait. I hate it, but like, it gets me every single time still. 1260. So they've been doing pretty good with return on capital employed. So like 27%, 28%, 19%, 16%. So it does look like they're kind of dropping off as far as return on capital employed, but I mean that's still huge growth. So that's good. I mean that's, for me, that's still good. I'm gonna go look at free cash flow also, and then that'll probably give me a better picture on whether I'll look at using them moving forward. But at this point, what I'll usually do is I'll just notify the wife, hey, I got the stock ASK trading at a 52-week low. In the past, they've done 16% return on capital employed. That would be the lowest, which was last year. And she'll usually add them to her portfolio. Oh man, I got copyrighted for that intense music I played. I can't download it through YouTube, but I probably can. Yeah. You gotta be careful with that intense music. Thanks for joining, Eric. Let me go ahead and thanks for slapping the likes, man. Man, that really sucks. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't matter though. Third party, you can still get like 720p. I think. I think that's what you upload, and yeah. Because I know I'll rip some videos from mine all down and try to get them the highest quality possible. Capital expenditures though, I think is gonna crush us on return on capital employed because they have so many. But yeah, like that hurt us a little bit right there. See that? That's not something that you like to see. They have so much capital expenditures that it almost eats out of all of it. Last year they didn't have as much. Yeah, so probably not the strongest company with their cash flow statements. Not saying that it's not something I wouldn't look into, but I think that there's probably better out there, especially in the past. Well, that year they did 16%, so that was their best year. They had a good year that year. That's probably when a lot of people were investing in them. So it looks like things have just kind of slowed down for them, I would say, which ain't too bad. Exactly. Worth it. So all the other kind of information I'll have to go to, but I'll come down here and try to calculate market cap over free cash flow real quick since I got free cash flow already inputted in there. 7.239 billion. So they're at 13. I'd like to see them at an 8. So they're a little bit overpriced, but not too much. If they came down a little bit, I think on market cap, I think they would have to be like a 6. No, 5, 4. So they would have to drop down to 4 billion market cap before I'd probably pick them up. If I was going to pick them up. So not something that, definitely better than, I think this one has some potential, but it's not going to fit in my portfolio, but it might fit in my wife's. I wanted to check a balance statement on on a company that I own, SLC, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a company that I just took position in. And last year they did turn positive. This year they're positive though. So for me it was a little bit more risky. I think I bought it on I think the reason why I purchased this company was because last year I was able to see the year before performance, and I was like, oh yeah, last year. So this balance, this one wasn't out when I first bought it because this was released 2017. So I bought, I think October or something like that. So I was like, oh, in 2016, yeah, they did negative. But I was like, the year before that, they were a positive, and the year before that, so I was like, oh, they probably just had a bad year or whatever. I know it was down for oil anyway, so we probably didn't want to do a lot of drilling or whatever. So I picked them up and got a nice little swing there on the year. So, and they pay a dividend, so I'll probably just keep on holding them. No, I don't know if I'll be buying more, but I'll probably just continue holding them for a while. So, good stuff. Another yawn right there. Yo, I've been really liking Discord though, man. There's so much stuff. I told my wife, I said, I think it's awesome that we can do Kirby Johnson, man. Yo, you want to see how you get a quick sub? Queen, that's me. Oh, totally went to go to the video. So I'm not against people sharing their affiliate links. Usually, before I would just get rid of them, right? But now I don't. Now I'm trying to make it more valuable. Because like me, I don't have an affiliate link on here. But like this video's got 50,000. So if it was a stash video, I'll probably throw it up. But I don't know. I'll probably post it on. I think I'm gonna delete this one. I love these ones, man. Who would ever believe that there is more to trading cryptos than holding and selling when the price increases? Thank you, Mr. Amorosic, for providing a high-level insight. Email me. Yeah, we don't need that on there. Left a like. Boom. Thanks, man. Football team. Someone coming just to post their SD link on my uniform with hitches. Yo, those are kind of some cool shirts, though. I paused my game to be here. Speech therapy. Every word counts. I kind of like that shirt, even though I don't know the price. That's kind of a cool shirt with a great game cookie. Straight out of pencils. What's this one? Teacher, kindergarten teacher. This is pretty cool, man. They got some pretty cool shirts. Pretty reasonable price too. The trucker shirt, man. I thought those were guns. I thought these were guns right here. I was like, oh man, sign me up. Anything with an American flag and firearms, man. I'm down. I'm a dad, a grandpa, Vietnam veteran. That's not me, man. I'll plan on cycling. Yes, I do have a retirement plan. I plan on cycling. Yo, 23 bucks though. I don't know if it's worth it. Not for me. What am I doing, man? I'm shopping? Are you kidding me? Alright, cool. Well, thanks for sharing, but I can't do it. And yeah, well, it's just that needs to stay there. Oh yeah, dude, Discord is great. Like, you keep your community up to date no matter what time place you are. Exactly. And for me, like, I'm always at my computer anyway, so I always have Discord up and I always get like the notifications beep and that kind of stuff, because I'm gonna be here editing videos. Is it smart to invest in things like gas, sugar, gold, etc.? So gas and sugar would be considered more of a commodity, basically something that people can't live without. Food is one of those, like corn, wheat. I think sugar would be considered a commodity. Gas, commodity. Gold is, I think, is more. I don't. People don't necessarily need it. I would consider it more of a precious metal, but I think, yeah, to some degree it is. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go ahead and record up real quick on that. Something I probably would like to talk about a little bit more. I'd like to have some content on that. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Travis actually was just asking, is it smart to invest in base things like gas, sugar, gold, and etc.? And so, first of all, I think what he's suggesting is buying commodities like food products, gas, things that we absolutely need to operate at the human level. I mean, we don't need gasoline, but it's basically so integrated into our society that we basically cannot do without. If we woke up tomorrow and had no gas, it would take a lot of time for products to get to our stores, because, you know, planes wouldn't fly and stuff, and trucks wouldn't drive, and all the likes. So, and then gold also being a precious metal, I would say gold, silver, palladium, platinum, even I think like copper and stuff like that would still be considered investments, as far as investments in that. Gold, you know, lost my thought. Anyway, so do I think it's smart? For me personally, I like I've said in past videos, I do hold some silver and gold as far as physical form, and then on each one of my portfolios I hold a little bit of precious metals exposure. I don't necessarily buy commodities. I'm sure that I hold some stocks that expose me to commodities or ETFs as well. For me though, I like hedging a little bit against the market with buying some gold, because that one does have a little bit of a Yes, thanks man. Thanks Travis. Let me go ahead and turn that down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start that back up again. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream. In case you're seeing this later on in the week, I run a daily live stream. Sometimes it's in the morning and sometimes it's at night. Kind of depends on what day you're watching. The schedule should be out here shortly. But anyways, Travis was asking, is it smart to invest in base things like gas, sugar, gold, etc.? And those, mostly what he's talking about, are going to be things called commodities. Commodities like corn, soybeans, all that kind of stuff are things that we basically cannot live without. Gasoline, I think, being one of them. And yeah, I think it's important to invest into those kind of things, because when the market gets a little bit shaky, gets a little bit dicey, at least you know that for the most part those commodities should stay relatively safe compared to maybe a company that relies on the strength of the economy, and people going to buy, having excess cash to go buy things. For instance, like consumer discretionaries, like video games or whatever. Maybe they don't have the money to go buy those, so they go just buy commodities: corn, soybean, wheat, gasoline, you name it. And then also I like exposing myself to the gold and silver or precious metals industry. Specifically, right now I've been focusing more on gold because it does have a little bit of a negative correlation with how the market acts. And so for me, on a lot of my portfolios, it makes up about anywhere from about 5 to 15% of my holding. I am looking at turning that back down though, because it doesn't pay a dividend, and so there can't be as much compounding effect with gold, silver, precious metals, and the like. But I do think it's good to expose yourself to those commodities, precious metals. I would say just don't overexpose yourself, because it'll hurt your growth. But I think I don't see anything bad with doing it. With commodities, with commodity futures investing though, you're going to get a lot more volatility. But I think that if you're buying, like, for instance, like I think that there's a few stocks that I'm exposed to that do gasoline operations and so on and so forth. And for me, they've been doing pretty well. Obviously, when gas prices drop, those companies don't do as good. Same thing with gold companies. When companies mine gold, the price of gold drops, they don't perform as well. They don't make as much money that year. So they go hand in hand, with either buying a company or buying an ETF or buying a trust fund that tracks or whatever it may be. But I think, yeah, to some degree, you should have some hedge and exposure, at least on some account. If it's not on every single one of the accounts, maybe at least on one of the accounts. just to kind of help protect or whatever it may be. Anyways, guys, it has been real. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And be sure to check out my live stream. I'm going to run inside real quick and check on my son, and then I'll be right back because I think I heard him crying or something. I'll be right back. Yo, guys, sorry about that. He was actually crying. Yeah, make sure you slap that like button. Exactly. Jumped on late. What's up, Slash, man? Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody again. Yeah, he was in the other room crying. That him and the dog have an awkward kind of relationship. So he wants the dog to do something, and the dog doesn't want to do it, obviously, because the dog can't understand him, but he doesn't understand that yet. So he thinks that the dog should always listen to him. So when the dog don't listen to him, he gets upset. Anyways, Travis, that's my thoughts on buying gold and silver and other commodities like that. It's not something that I would just go hardcore into. I'd expose a little bit, but not all that much. It's like buying bonds. I think that you're going to get better growth with buying stocks than bonds. In the course of the long term, same with buying commodities versus buying bonds. Same kind of thing. I don't see as much value with buying those versus buying something else. The market's handing out money today. It is. It is handing out money today. It's handing me $6 on Robinhood. Which, hey, give me all you want. Does your dog know tricks? He does. Yeah, he does, actually. I woke up in the middle of the stream. Did I miss anything good? You miss all the good stuff, man. All the good stuff happens at the beginning. Nah, at the beginning of the stream, I was just talking about like somebody I had asked on one of my videos whether I hold a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, so I was answering that, why I hold a Roth versus a traditional. So, which will get re-uploaded. Most of the like good content from the stream, Eric, will usually gets re-uploaded. So, in the form of like a smaller video. So, I don't know if you've been getting the notifications called the like subsection is called Keith Condensed, but yeah. So those get re-uploaded. So even if you miss something and don't want to rewatch the entire stream, it's in there. So it'll be re-uploaded eventually. And then also, you can do a thing where you can watch at 2 times speed the live stream. So I don't know if you knew that also, but they actually have something way cool in the settings here. And then you just go to speed, and you can literally watch at 2 times speed, or 1/2 time. So for instance, like a 2-hour stream is only an hour if you watch at 2 times speed, which is way cool also. So I'm all about that live. Yeah, you're welcome. I know, man. I'm so down for the market to hand me more money. I've been looking. What do you think about Alaskan Air, man? Just give me your thoughts. I don't know if you hold it or not, but so it looks like Motley Fool is trying to pump it a little bit. I can't stand the Motley Fool, by the way. Returns for his season on Alaskan Airlines. Got treated to a bit of workplace inclusion history. Could disrupt air travel. And there's like so many articles about them. Oh, they dropped the New York base. So, who cares if they drop it, man? What's that matter? They're getting downgraded. Reiterated. Neutral, underweight, overweight, equal weight. Bah, neutral. Yeah, man, if you got any thoughts on this one, I'd be interested to know. Hasn't been much insider trading since March. And this got sold, so, you know. They all, you know, they got their expenses to pay, man. Oh, sorry for that yawn, guys. That was a big old yawn. Yo, it would be so funny if someone like straight up every single time that every time I yawn, somebody like took a screenshot and then like literally re-uploaded it to like their Instagram or something like that. Excuse the advertisement in the corner. Adam is doing well today. Yeah, this is why people love penny stocks, man. Look at that. From under $1 all the way to almost over 250. I don't know, man. I just couldn't do that. Look at this one. From $10 all the way up to 20, man. That's crazy. Look at that one. SNES. Soho.com. Yeah, I don't hold it. Are they pumping them as contrarian play? Their earnings are decreasing. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. Is look, here's their. They've been doing pretty good as far as return on capital employed, but like it's definitely dropping. That's what like I was thinking too. And right now they're still, for me, they're overvalued, so it's not something I'll probably buy. They're a 13 for me. But class 13, nah. So for me, I'm just looking at, if they were running like 27s across the board here, then I'd be more apt. But in like maybe like 15s here, then I would be like, okay, well maybe we could look into it more. But yeah, I don't think that, for me, they don't look as good as I thought. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hold on them. I wanted to see what this one was. Preferred securities X financials. Tracks comprise of securities that index provide deems to be functionally equivalent. I don't know why I picked this one up. What is it? PFXF. PFXF. 60 replicate as closely as possible before preferred securities X financials. 60 place as closely as possible. The price and yielding performance of Wells Fargo's hybrid and preferred securities X financials and this is to track overall performance of U.S. listed preferred securities, excluding all those with a financial sector classification, including securities that in Wells Fargo Security LLC judgments are functionally equivalent to preferred securities such as convertible securities. Yeah, so I guess this is an ETF that is supposed to not expose you to financials, but still, I guess, like get the growth that you would get with exposing yourself to financials or something. I don't know. I would have to research it more. Higher yield than its common stock and senior debt. Lower volatility. Yeah, I think I was looking at the dividend yield because it's like 6.41%. Coach, did you see my Discord reply? Nah, I didn't. I haven't been on Discord. I was on Discord a little bit this morning just to post the link, but I'm going to be on there later. I'll be on right now. What up, Sackles Plays? Yeah, right here. Cool. I'll have to check it out. I think it needs to be researched, but my work with training neural networks has shown that the network can be a black box. The trained network may not be able to reveal the method that it actually uses. This may lead to unexpected results for untrained scenarios. Also, an overtrained network may not be able to adapt to new situations. It is a tough model to get correct. What is the turnover rate on this fund? If the AI does frequent trading, it may lead to tax inefficiencies. I'm cautiously optimistic. I like the Paris news source, which could increase its reaction speed to world events faster than humans. It's suitable for similar to small cap ETF like AIEQ. Yeah. Nah, that's my thing with machine learning too, because they utilize machine learning, which is different than there's another kind of I forget what it's called. Machine learning basically utilizes. I donated to your brother last night. That's awesome, man. Congrats. That's cool. Coach, too focused on them financial. Yeah, man. I get too focused on financials. The financials. I love financials. That's awesome, yo. Congrats, man. I'm glad that you did. I hope that he gave you a shout out or whatever. Fortnite. I can't play Fortnite right now, man. I can't do the. I had to unplug my computer, my desktop computer, so that way I couldn't play Fortnite all day, because I got so much work that I got to get done. And if I turn on Fortnite, I'll be here playing Fortnite the entire day. And then my wife will be like, "What the heck did you do today?" And the camera's out. Cool. I'll be right back with that battery to get that camera. So there is, like I said, there's machine learning, and then there's, oh man, I can't remember the other one, but basically, so there's one, machine learning is where you program it by yourself already. So, like, I've seen people where they do Mario Kart machine learning versus, I want to say it's called, oh man, I forget. It's not deep learning either, it's something else. Different AI learning methods. Models. So there's machine learning, and then, oh man, I can't remember the other one. If you guys remember it, just let me know. I'm just messing, huh? But your cam been out for a few minutes. Yeah. I know, man. It's back up now. Learning models, I think, is right here. I'm just looking for a brief yeah, unsupervised reinforcement learning. So there's machine learning, and then there's reinforcement learning, which for me, I was hoping that they would utilize reinforcement learning with that instead of machine learning, because machine learning, from my understanding, is they program it. So it's been like 10 minutes. LOL. Coach, did you see my comment about hooking up two monitors? Is it a VGA cable I need? If you have, I don't know what you got. So for me, I run laptop, and then secondary monitor here, and I plug it's a VGA through my laptop to the secondary monitor. I don't know if you're talking about running two monitors, like at the same time, then I think you have to. I think you need to. You have to get, I think, a splitter, I think is what it's called. But then I think that at that point, I think it just shares what's on your other screen. If that makes sense. So for instance, my computer, I have the ability to go laptop screen, VGA screen, and then also HDMI screen, because I have an HDMI output on my laptop also. So you could go HDMI if you wanted, like, whatever, 3 screens, 1 being laptop and then 2 being monitors. I don't know what kind of hookups you have on the side of your computer, but if you have a VGA, you can go VGA to VGA and then also HDMI to HDMI for 2 extra additional screens. I just don't have the funds to go buy. Yeah, laptop and second monitor. Then I think whatever output you got on the side of the computer, you could just go. If it's VGA, go VGA to second. If it's HDMI, go HDMI to monitor. So I don't know what specific, and also that means whatever hookup is physically possible on your monitor as well. Some of them only have like VGA. Some have I forget what the other one's called. HDMI. There's HDMI, and then there's also the one that has like the pins and that kind of stuff. That looks kind of weird. Yeah. So machine learning, where you train it, you it like you're like, this is how I would do it. So for instance, like video game, because what I watch is a lot of video game for machine learning, is so you play the video game and then you're like, okay, then you put that information in there, and it's like, okay, and then you play it again and then you put that information in there, and you play it again and put that information in there, and then that's what, from what I understand from machine learning, that's what that is. So you like give it the algorithm that you want it to execute, and then it executes, and then you tweak the algorithm a little bit, and so on and so forth. But reinforcement learning is where you actually, where the computer, where the AI actually gets to like experience the whole entire platform. So the AI basically gets to do whatever it wants. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you don't explicitly program, but it pulls information from you, like it like gathers information, and then it's like, okay, this is, yeah, no, definitely that's, wow. World War II. That's awesome. Battlefield 5. I can't wait, man. I love Battlefield. Thank you, Coach, by the way. You're welcome. So, for me, like, I wish that they would have applied, like, which they might be using reinforcement learning, like Slash said, it's a subsect of machine learning, definitely. Because reinforcement learning, you basically reward it for doing good and don't reward it for doing bad. You just give it reward. And then from there, it kind of like develops its own neural network. From my limited knowledge of artificial intelligence, like I've been doing research over the past year because I wanted to try to make my own bot to trade the market utilizing reinforcement learning, and just kind of let it set up and let it run with like whatever one of those like fun free accounts or whatever, where you don't have to, you can trade but not have to pay, utilize your own money, and just let it run on there for like a while. But then I was like, with reinforcement learning though, then you're not going to be able, you're going to have to the only, like, the thing that's nice, the best, like one of the best things about artificial intelligence, that you can run it through scenarios all the time, and lots of scenarios all at the same time. So what works great with games, because games never really change, the game dynamic never really change, so you can run it in the same game so much, and to where it gets really, really good at that game. Can't they do both? Yeah, they could, but so typically with a reinforcement learning, from my understanding of it, is that you basically put the bot into the game. It's like putting a baby. So for instance, my son sat down to play Fortnite. I give him this is reinforcement learning at its finest from a human perspective. I say, hey son, you want to play Fortnite? He says yes. I put him on Fortnite. I give him the controller. He has no clue about Fortnite at all. No clue about how the controller works, anything like that. And I say, here's Fortnite. Here's the game. And I just sit back and watch him. He gets to press all the buttons he wants, figure out what they do or whatever. So he's just sitting there. He doesn't know anything about the game. So his first instinct is just to sit there, and I think he starts like pulling the trigger or something like that, or moving around. So he pulls the trigger. He figures out that swings. He's like, okay, this swings. Great. So maybe you give him. Maybe I would say, hey, you know what? That's great. Like you figured out how to swing. So I'd give him a point for doing something like that. Swinging is a good thing, maybe. That would be reinforcement learning. However, for instance, I don't do anything, and he goes to the game, falls out of the bus, and dies, get killed in a storm. So then I give him negative points, because dying is always negative. You don't want to die. So next time goes around, he's like, okay, I know that what this button does, and so now he starts trying other buttons maybe. And eventually he gets a kill. So I'm like, that's a positive. Killing people is a positive in regards to Fortnite. And so blah 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 blah, this and that. So then he starts getting more points. So then the machine, through reinforcement learning, adjusts its neural network to be like, okay, at this point I got to do this, at this point I got to do this. But because it's a machine, you can run it through that scenario like 4, 5, 6 times speed. So I can run it through like 20 games at a time or 30 games at a time, instead of him running through one game at a time. So that neural network can learn a lot faster, or that reinforcement learning style, they can learn that a lot faster. So for me, I'm like, the only way to do that would be to apply past results to this bot. But then I'm like, past results don't predict future performance. And so I'm like, well, maybe, knows how to trade the last 30 years, but maybe we're moving into a new era where the last 30 years don't actually matter at all. And then I'm like, there's so many different stocks. So like, do I just focus on one stock or not one stock, or like, how does that actually work? But yeah, I totally agree with Slash here with the black box. That sometimes I think people just attach AI and they're like, hey, AI, have you looked to current holdings? Last I looked, it has PIN. Yeah, a few months ago it had Amazon as a top holding for a while. I remember that, but right now, yeah, it changes. It supposedly changes daily. So yeah, right now it's PIN. And then Alphabet, Nasdaq, Inc., Salesforce. It was a couple weeks. Whenever I released the video covering it. Oh, that's a CSV file. And this will change as of tomorrow. So they do trade. It's actively managed. So I mean, I would like to inquire with them. I'll probably reach out to them and see if they can send me a picture of their artificial intelligence rig, or just to make sure that it's not just a black box. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. A 0.75% ratio, yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's the be-all, end-all, so I'm not putting all my money on it. Which is what I think that they were hoping is what it would be, is the be-all, end-all. But yeah. Penn Virginia Corp. I'm going to look those people up on Yahoo Finance real quick. Penn, Virginia. PVAC. OTC market. That's a pretty young holding then. Since 2016 is when it's been. It's a pretty young holding. Young company. Was one of the first to announce an Eagle Ford acquisition. I just like how crazy it can process information so fast. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is that it might be. I mean, it's an ETF, so like the daily trading doesn't affect me personally with taxes, but it definitely, I can see that with them trading daily about taxes and that kind of thing. That's what I was saying. Like that's what was hard for me, was I was like, that's cool that they switch position daily, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily need positions. Like, I don't need a super actively managed ETF like that. Like, why not maybe like change positions? Like, I feel like they change positions quite often, but I don't know. Is it's not profitable. No, this is Penn, Virginia. They were profitable this year. 2017, 2008. So 2015 they were negative. So it looks like they just turned profitable. Which I mean would be a good time to invest. If they just turn profit. Oh, I'll look at AIEQ real quick. Yeah, see, like right here it says their top holding is Amazon, but that's not the case anymore. Yeah, so Penn Virginia Corp. So probably what happened with the reason why Penn Virginia Corp is up there now is because they held it. They were holding it back way back when, and it ran up. So that's what I would assume why that's the top holding, because whenever this was, Amazon was their top holding. So Amazon probably dropped a little bit, and Penn, because look at the chart. It went from 47 up to 66. So I mean, even if their position was 2% or whatever, that increased 20%. So their position is going to increase quite a bit. So that would make sense that they poised themselves correctly. I mean, if they started picking it up around this area right here, and they let it run, that would make sense why they're way up. You know what I'm saying, Slash? You tracking that right there? For sure, yeah. Yeah. That's why, though, that's why I think it's such a big holding, because basically it doubled in size. Which maybe they'll be closing some of that today or something. I don't know. Yeah, because they went from 2.5. PVAC at that time was probably not as pricey as it was. Definitely, I think definitely no. That's why when I first bought it, I was like, I'll buy it and then I'll hold it long term. But like, I know I bought it with the intention of not being able to buy more for a while until it kind of settles in the hype. Honestly, I think that I probably won't pick more of it. Well, first of all, I won't pick up more of it until the percentage is right for me, as far as my Robinhood account goes. But I think that, yeah, a lot of people do have FOMO, fear of missing out on this ETF. And for me, I didn't want to pump it up. That's when I released my video. I wanted to talk about what it brings to the table, not so much like whether it's good or not. Because honestly, I think holding an S&P 500 is decent too. So, like when I looked at it, I was like, wow, this thing is super volatile, and it's only been around not even a year. So we'll see what happens when they come up to their year. We're almost to their yearly, I think, as far as it goes. So because they haven't even been around for a year yet. So October 13th will be a year. But like, look at that volatility though. You could probably got a good dollar cost average on it though. I'm back. Anyways, guys, it has been just working on some banners for you, buddy. Yes, thank you. Please, I need some of them. By the way, I like your new logo, man. It looks great. I really like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, guys, it has been real. I gotta go get to work. Busy stuff today. I got a video, 2 videos. Well, actually, no, I got just 1 video. Man, I'll try to get 2 videos filmed today. Got a lot of stuff to get done. I love crushing it on Monday because I really feel like it helps me move forward into the week. Positive. WM performs similar. Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna check them out once I hop off as well. I'll pull them up real quick though. 2000 ETF tracks. Wait, U.S. small company stocks. Yeah. Definitely. I could see that. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. From about here to there. Yeah, that looks. So what he's saying is that I'll just pull up both of them real quick. We'll put them side to side. Oops, not there. I think people are always looking for the Holy Grail, man. So here's what he's saying. Here's what Slasher's saying is that this performs similar to this. And as you can tell, hopefully you guys can, so over the 3-month, he's saying that basically, like, look, it's almost the same. This one's done 4%, this one did 7% in the last 3 months. But, like, almost the same volatility. 1 year, you're not going to be able to see much of the 1 year, but the 1 year would be basically start from right here. So he's basically saying it's running similar, which I completely can see that. Here's October. Yeah, so very, very similar. Anyways, guys, I am going to take off. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Slash, and we'll definitely keep the chat going in Discord about AIEQ, man. And I'll give you my thoughts on it as well. But like, as you can tell, yeah, man, like this one is way more popular than that one by almost double. So that's, I think people, like you said, FOMO. I would be interested to look into it more also. Anyways, it's been real, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow night on the stream. First, I'll be going Stash Investors Group, and then I'll be going over to my channel with an article review. We're looking at some articles and that kind of thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the value that you brought. And here's for the people that really been waiting it out. Here's another 1,000 coins. Good looking. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. That's what I'm looking for.